Hey, Jim Redding here with Aroma Retail. Very excited to show you our upgraded Smart 101 and the app that drives it. The user interface on the machine is same as it's always been for the Home Unit 101, tried and proven. You just set it what time you want it to start, what time you want it to stop, and at what intensity every day. It's got 5 settings, but now you can do all that stuff on the app. Everything you can do on the machine, you can do on the app. Everything you can do on the app, you can do on the machine. This is the app right here, Aroma Retail. I just went to the App Store and typed in Aroma Retail, and there it is. I've entered my username and password, so I'm going to sign in. By the way, that username and password, it could be the same email and password that I use to log into the website, aromaretail.com, but it also has to be set up first time on the app because the website and the app are not the same login. And here on this welcome screen, I can see it says add device, and I'm going to go to add this machine. We've always had the Scent Machine Professional on the app, and now we've added the home unit, our Smart 101. That's what I'm connecting here, so I'm going to hit that. And then I'm just going to follow all the instructions. This one says make sure it's plugged in so that it's connectable. I have it plugged in. It's actually running. So I'm going to hit next. And then it says go to my settings and select the machine's Wi-Fi network, which is basically the machine's serial number, and you'll see that on the back. So I'm going to go out of the app, into my settings, into my Wi-Fi settings. I'm currently connected to my regular Wi-Fi network, and then boom, another network. I can see my machine serial number there as a network. You see it matches up. So I'm going to click that, and I'll wait out that spinning wheel there, get a check mark, go back into the app, and then I'm ready to hit next. All right, now it says select my regular Wi-Fi network. When I'm here in this room, which network do I regularly connect to? And that's Aroma Retail. So basically my phone is now taking the machine along to the router. Enter my password here and connect. And now I need to go back into my settings and select my normal network that I connect to again. So now both the phone and the machine will be connected to my network. Go back into the app, hit next, and boom, I am successfully connected. Hit next. Now all I have to do is add the fragrance oil and start using the device. I've actually already powered this up and it's going. So let's go play with the app. So there's the machine on my app. I'm going to go into that machine. I can rename it. Click that little pencil there and I can name this office, living room, front, back, whatever. That way when I have multiple machines, I know which one I'm dealing with. Also has a little oil drop here where I can see my oil level. After a while, that oil level will change, and it's based on an algorithm, an estimate of how many milligrams per second of diffusion you're going to use. It changes environment to environment, so handle it as a rough estimate. Check your machine every once in a while. Check your oil level, and when you do, manually enter the oil level just so it can get caught up. Definitely when you fill your oil, you're going to want to mark it as full and then save that. And then here I can get into my events. There's 5 settings, also 5 settings on the machine. And you can see I can turn the events on and off by just changing the toggle. Like here, I turn event 2 on, turn it back off. And if I want to edit event, I just click on the event and I can see the start time and the stop time from and to, and I can easily change those by just doing the drop downs there. Here I have the days of the week and I can just turn them on and off. Like if I have a situation where I just want to run my machine during the work days, I can do that. Select whatever days I want. And then the diffusion level, as always, is a percentage of a second. Default setting is 20%, which means it's going to diffuse for 12 seconds and then rest for the remaining 48 seconds. 50% setting, obviously that means it's going to work for 30, pause for 30, diffuse for 30, pause for 30 so that plume can go through the space. I like to start at 20. That's kind of a magic number, low, medium. It'll fill a good size space, but it'll let you graduate up from there if you need to or whatever and dial it in. 5% lowest setting, obviously that's just 3 seconds of diffusion and then rest for almost a minute for like an office size or something like that. And I'm just going to select whatever one I want, and then I hit save. And again, and I get a little indicator here, it's successful. So I can edit the events that way. And then if I have my events going and I've got it on like a mild ambient scenting through the space, but let's say I want to crank it for a half an hour or whatever amount of time, I can use this timed run as an override where I can select how long the timed run is going to be. I'll leave it on 30 minutes. That seems good. And then the intensity, you know what, I'm gonna crank the intensity just for this. I'll crank it all the way up to 50%. Let's get crazy. And then I hit timed run. And for 30 minutes, it's going to run at that intensity, and then it's going to automatically return to the schedule. Or if I get tired of it before, then I can just hit return to schedule. Pretty cool, right? There's a place here to go to the website and order supplies. I can hit reset here if I want to do everything back to factory settings. I get a little warning when I hit reset, like, hey, this is really going to take all of your settings and they're going to go away and go back to factory settings, which is event 1 runs for 12 hours a day at 20% every day, and events 2, 3, 4, and 5 are disabled. But then again, you can always change those. And I'll say, yeah, let's go back to factory settings. Easy, right? Boom. If I ever want to go back to my device page, I just hit that My Devices, and when I add more machines, I'll see them listed here. That's it. That's the app. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, definitely hit us up, care@aromaretail.com. Go to our website, aromaretail.com. All of our contact information is there. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.